Hello, my she-devils and demons. This is Nurse Hatchet, she-wolf of the Wolf Pack.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls, step right up. Behind this curtain lies a ghastly concoction of delight, horror, fantasy, and terror. Your every wish is our command, your every whimsical desire brought to life. But I'm warning you, there's always a price. Welcome to the greatest show on earth!
Everybody, and welcome to the 71st episode of Bloodbath Theatre. I'm your host, William Pattison, King of Splatterpunk and author of the Camp Crystal Lake novels, and along with me is my horror host Skull, John. Unfortunately, John isn't very happy tonight. Yeah, unfortunately, I accidentally dumped a thing of Febreze on poor John, and, he smells lovely. What can I tell you? He smells absolutely lovely. Anyways, tonight we got some really good movies. We got, movies about communities that are touched by evil. we've got the Demons of Ludlow, and we got the classic Blood on Satan's Claw. So that's going to be a fantastic show for you. Oh, and also, if you noticed, we got the Creature Feature shirt on. Creature shirt. Yeah, Creature Feature shirt. Rockin' to the beat. Whoa. Creature Feature shirt. Yeah, I just found this thing. Well, anyways, we're going to have a great show tonight. But before we show our first feature, we got to show the 4th episode of our Lost television show, Jason A Star Command, featuring the iconic Sid Haig. So let's check that out. Enjoy.
Danger hides in the stars. This is the world of Jason of Star Command. A space-age soldier of fortune determined to stop the most sinister force in the universe. Dragos, master of the cosmos. Aiding Jason in his battle against evil is a talented team of experts, all working together in a secret section of Space Academy. Jason of Star Command. Chapter 4, A Cry for Help.
Soon the clone of your commander will make the Academy defenseless.
This time I'm shutting off the defense shield. Get back, Professor.
But you can't do that. The Academy will be defenseless.
Perfect. Then my master Dragos can attack. Get back!
Are you in control?
Yes, Master.
Complete your mission.
Yes, Master, yes. Immediately. Master. Going.
Fool! What are you waiting for? Served your purpose. Now, Jason, do you see my power? The Academy is defenseless, Jason. Neutron jammers, disable the Academy immediately.
Welcome to Drago's dungeon. We got company. Relax. Relax. We're both in the same boat. You're trying to tell me something.
It's that gold band, isn't it? Relax. You want me to help you take it off, don't you? Huh? Okay. Okay. Over here. Brace yourself. Here. Okay, relax. Incredible. Who are you?
I am Allegra, heir to the throne of Clavu.
And Dragos?
He was my father's prime minister. When my father died, Dragos was determined to take over.
So he transformed you into a creature?
Yes, as well as all of my followers. Dragos! He will change me back into a beast, and you too!
What we have to do is find a way out of this haunted castle.
We could get one of the mini-cat escape pods, but they're controlled from Dragos' throne room.
One problem at a time. Stand by, Princess. How are you climbing?
Try me.
Damage control, report! The defense shields are inoperative. Repair time is unknown. What about our control system? Knocked out, sir. It's directly tied to the defense shields.
Jason can help you no longer, my friends. Let's see if your puny science can save you in the heart of an exploding sun.
There, the controls. It's you!
No, it's an energy clone. Another one of Drago's tricks. Our first job is to get rid of it. Well, that's one view of myself I can live without.
There, the mini-cat.
And it's one of ours. Automatic relay to launch the ship. I got it. Come on.
Get them!
This way. Well, my young friend, maybe we have a chance. There, that'll do. hope Dragos didn't see us. I put the mini-cat in remote control. That ought to give him something to chew on.
Jason, what's happening?
The dragon ship came too close. The thrust is too much for the planetoid. It's falling apart right underneath our feet. It's all right, I'll take care of it. This is Jason. This is Jason, Star Command. Do you read me? Come in. Mayday, Mayday. This is Jason. Mayday, Mayday. Do you read me? Come in. Come in, Star Command. Do you read me?
Jason? Jason, is that you?
This is Jason calling Star Command. Mayday, Mayday. Do you read me? Come in. Do you read me?
Jason, is that you? Repeat message.
Can't get through. Well, Wiki, looks like it's up to you. I know you'll do your best. Go on out there and get some help. And don't waste any time. Happy landing.
Chapter 5, Wiki to the rescue. Will Wiki get through in time to save Jason and Allegra? Don't miss the next exciting episode.
Surrender immediately and I will cease jamming your control generators.
Alrighty, so that was Jason the Star Command. John and I love Jason the Star Command, featuring the iconic Sid Haig. And remember that Jason the Star Command is brought to you by Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano. Check out Goof on Radio for some good UFO talk. They got vidiots, they got debunking, and they've got, the outstanding ufologist Rich Giordano. So check out Goof on Radio on YouTube. Also, Bloodbath Theatre loves to support Spooky Boo and Scary Storytime. Check out Spooky Boo for creepypastas and stories written by author Boo Rhodes. She's got everything. She's got adult scary stories, and she's got children's scary stories too. So check it out at scarystorytimes.com. And also remember that we also support Phoenix Comics+Toys and their fantastic mini horror host figures. Hell, they've got a mini figure of John and myself. Yeah, check that out. Isn't it cool? Yeah, so check out Phoenix Comics+Toys on Etsy. And of course, always remember that Bloodbath Theatre is brought to you by WCP Enterprises Publishing, my publishing house. Check out WCP Enterprises Publishing for some fantastic sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. Currently, we are featuring two novels by Christopher Highland. We've got The Witch and the Prince. A young man in Chicago becomes friends with an ancient witch from the Fey realm. Also from Christopher Highland, we have The Path Never Taken. A young man gets thrown out of his home by his parents when he comes out as gay, and he is found on the streets by an ancient being and given a home. So check these two out. Also, I need to mention that WCP Enterprises also has the fourth installment in my Symphony of Death series. Symphony of Death for Shadow Man versus the Undead. It's about a geek icon in the zombie apocalypse. She is saved by a real-life superhero who wants to make her his apprentice. But then all of a sudden, a death cult appears and things go chaotic. So check that out. And also, while you're there at WCP Enterprises, we got a whole bunch of free audiobooks and free short stories as well. And one of those short stories is my newest short story, The Inevitable. We have PDF copies, free PDFs, and we have audiobooks. And we've got two versions of the story. We've got the original version that I wrote in 3 hours, and then we've got an updated, revised version, available. So check those out at WCP Enterprises at wcpenterprises.weebly.com. Alrighty, now it is time for our first feature, Demons of Ludlow. A mysterious demon lurks inside an ancient piano in a picturesque coastal town. Let's check that out. Enjoy!
God's sake, Sybil, lay off that stuff, will you? The celebration. Everybody in town will be there. I don't want any scenes.
Then I won't go then.
Sybil, please.
God, I'm so sick of it. Be nice, Sybil. Why don't you be more sociable, Sybil? Don't smoke, Sybil. Don't drink. Oh, God, I can't stand it anymore. Don't worry, I'm gonna be sober by the time you get there.
Nice turnout, ain't it, folks? We ain't big, but we are a proud little community. As old as the country itself. Now, that's something to be proud of. 200 years old. Now, that's something really worth celebrating. And the man who founded this little speck of earth should be congratulated. We're proud of him. And we want to thank him with this celebration and remember him because he's done good for all of us. Here we are, like a big, happy family. Many of us have our roots here. Most of us, come to think of it. Oh, I know, we've had our little fights, disagreement now and then, but as we all know, time heals all wounds. Now, I have a special surprise for everyone. All right, boys, roll it out. Roll it right out there. Yes, clear away there. Boys, roll it out there. That's fine, that's fine. This is a gift to all of us, all the way from England, from the estate of Ephraim Ludlow III, the deceased great-grandson of that same man who founded our little community exactly 200 years ago. All right, boys, take it off.
I don't want to get too close to that thing.
It's quite beautiful, but I wonder what they're going to do with it.
I don't know, but I sure the hell am going to photograph it.
All right, folks, hold it down. Hold it down. Tonight, folks, during our closing services and giving thanks, we will listen to a demonstration of this beautiful instrument. It will be placed in our town hall for everybody to enjoy.
I wonder how much this is worth.
Oh, plenty. Looks like real gold. Come here. Let's disappear.
Are you crazy? Someone will see us.
Okay, later then. Promise.
Okay, promise.
Later.
A lot of unexplained things happened in Ludlow. It has a colorful history, but it's cold and unfriendly, and as you can see, decaying. A family by the name of Brubaker lived here. They were plagued by one strange accident after another. Mrs. Brubaker, the last one to survive, committed suicide by thrusting a knife into her stomach. There's one heck of a story here.
And grant us your blessing this day as we observe the 200th birthday of our community. In so doing, we ask you to forgive us all of our past transgressions and to renew our faith in you. There are many things we would like to forget, but we must always remember that your divine guidance has steered us through the darkness of those bad times, and we place ourselves and our future in your hands. Amen. And now, to highlight this wonderful occasion, Mrs. Ann Schultz is going to honor us by playing this beautiful instrument. Ann?
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go.
It's pitch black in here.
Hang on a minute. I'll take care of it. Here, hold this. Be careful, Gordon. Nice.
Do shoot me again.
Do you know anything about that piano?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Be careful. Pretty nice.
I'll let you come here often. What was that?
Just a door. Don't worry about it.
What was that?
It was a door. Nobody's gonna come up here.
Sure?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Come on. Why don't you go check that?
It's all right.
No, it's not. It's not all right.
It's
Please,
just
Andy.
the door.
It's just the door. Go check it. Okay? Please.
All right. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Oh. Andy? Andy, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I love you. I have a surprise for you when you come up. You coming, Andy?
You haven't said a word since we left the town hall.
That old harmonium, it was here before in Ludlow. It was just returned. Why didn't the mayor mention it?
How do you know?
I was born and raised here until we moved. My grandfather was an avid storyteller.
You sure had me fooled. You've got city written all over you. So you must know most everybody there, then.
Oh, I do. But they don't know me. I was only 9 when we moved.
You don't act much older now.
Thanks. Come on, throw a couple bucks on the table. We got a lot of work to do. Winnie.
Chris, you coming up?
Yes, dear. I'll be right up.
God, Chris, you frightened me.
Yeah. Look, I'm going out for a minute.
Where are you going?
Yeah, just over to the hall. I think I left my keys in the lock. Yeah, I'll just be a minute, all right?
I'll be in bed, dear.
Try not to kill that bottle before I get back, all right?
Chris?
Chris? Chris, are you back? Chris? What are you doing? Chris, will you answer me? What's going on?
Well, nothing, dear. I'm coming right up.
I swear I thought I heard you come in earlier. I don't understand. What's going on?
Ludlow, population 47, farming, industry, tourism, unincorporated. That's it.
Yeah, but why now? I mean, don't you find
Debbie,
it a
you
little
have
odd?
always been a very curious young lady. And the fact of the matter is, I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers.
I'm looking for some historical data. Do you know where I can find any information like that?
Sorry, Deborah. Everything this town had burned up when we lost our town church. You must have heard about that fire from your ma or your grandpa. Besides, we've had our share of trouble. Why bring it up?
Yeah, I remember stories Grandpa used to tell me. About the piano, the one from the Ludlow estate, that was here before.
I'm sorry, Deborah. I've got to go.
Afraid of anything you do.
Besides, I bring it up. It's forgotten.
Sam, I don't expect you to get all bent out of shape about this, but maybe we ought to get rid of it.
Bullshit. Don't you start giving me that superstition garbage, too. I've got other problems.
Have you any idea why the Harpers left? And Dan Willard was gonna move too?
I don't know, and I don't care. But you know damn well we've got no jobs no more. Westchester's getting all the business. Why do you think I'm working so hard trying to keep this community alive? Get too damn many old people and nothing to attract the young. Speaking of the young, Eleanor Peterson and Andy Koch ran away together. Gone. Poof. Can't say I blame them with parents like that.
Now, what are you gonna do about that?
Nothing.
Nothing. There's a law against that, you know.
Wrong. Andy's 18 and tomorrow's Eleanor's birthday. And do me a favor, Chris. In your sermons, watch what you say. There's no need for reminders. Remember, it's our 200th birthday. Whatever happened was a long time ago.
I'll give that some serious thought, Sam. See you later.
frightened me. I'm sorry about the picture.
I didn't mean to. The door was ajar. I was sure I'd locked it last night. Which is strange, too, because I seldom lock our community hall. Wait a minute. I know you. Deborah, isn't it? What brings you back to Ludlow?
My job, I suppose. But without it, I would have visited anyway. I really am sorry about the picture. I didn't even touch it. I was standing over there when...
It's all right. I can fix that, no problem. You mentioned a job. What do you do?
I'm a writer. Not infamous yet, but maybe someday. Reverend,
Yes, go on.
this piano. It was here before in Ludlow, right?
I don't know what you mean, Deborah.
I think you do. Please remember, I was born and raised here. My parents are from here, and their parents. And I remember a lot of the stories that Grandpa used to tell, so why won't anyone give me an honest answer on this question?
Well, I wouldn't know about that. But it's common knowledge among the older folks that this same instrument was here with Ephraim Ludlow, our founding father. Why do you ask?
Curiosity. From the few bits and pieces that I can remember from the stories that Grandpa used to tell me, they sounded interesting enough to...
Well, I'd be the wrong person to ask. I mean, I'm not that much older than you are. But I'm sure that some of our old-timers could help you out. I really don't know very much about it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Again, I'm sorry about the accident. I'll see you again sometime.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You've been spending entirely too much time in your room again. Why? Emily, answer me, please. You are purposely making yourself disgusting. How long can we go on like this? At least answer me. Stop it! Stop it right now! How many times have we been through this before? You've got to try to help yourself. Please.
Yes, Mother. But my dolls.
Your dolls? Your dolls will be just fine. I'm going out for a while. I won't be long.
Now hold still. I have tried to make you pretty, and you repay me with bad behavior. You were always like that. That's why your name is Isabel. I wouldn't want to have to punish you. Okay. Who laughed? I heard someone laughing at me. I demand to know who it was. Eve. Was it you? Were you Shannon? Maybe it was Abigail. It was, wasn't it, Abigail? I have tried to make you the prettiest one of them all. Now you laugh at me. Company. We have company. Mama's going to take you to a party. Maybe we can all go, if you're good. Except Abigail.
Child. Step closer. Come closer.
So we can adore you.
What a lovely child. Does she speak? Does she walk? Who's the father?
Young. Yes. So very young.
She's mine.
She's mine.
Touch her and I'll kill you.
Oh, I thought I'd get a little practice in before Sunday. You know, I love the sound.
It doesn't bother you? The fact that it's, you know.
The original Ludlow? No. I'm surprised at you. After all, this is the 20th century we're living in. Hmm? Good night.
Good night. Be careful.
For a writer, you sure don't do much writing.
First, you've got to get the facts, Winnie.
Don't call me Winnie.
Sorry. The history of New England towns. Listen to this. Ludlow, population 47, one of the earliest settlements. Tourism, unincorporated, farming, industry. That's it. God, I can't believe this.
Believe what?
Every other town in this book, there's a wealth of information on, but not Ludlow.
So what's the big deal? Why is that so important?
I'm not so sure. You know, at first I thought I was just in this for myself. You know, kind of a root syndrome. But it's more than that now. I don't know. I could tell you stories from when I was a kid that would raise the hackles on your back. And they're not just stories. That's history. So why isn't it recorded anywhere?
Maybe you haven't looked in the right places.
Yeah, maybe. But I will. Have you noticed that people are moving away from Ludlow kind of sudden? And that celebration sure had a forced atmosphere.
Around here, nothing's much livelier. Sure is pretty. The piano.
The piano that no one will talk about.
So what's to talk about?
I don't know. I'm telling you, that's the key to something, Winnie. Founding Father Ludlow, from what I've heard, was not a giver. He was exiled, from what I can remember. Not from England, like many of our forefathers were, but from this country back to the old country. And he swore to get even.
Even? What did they do to him?
That's what I'm trying to find out, Winnie. Win, I mean.
Okay, sister.
Don't call me sister.
Then don't call me Winnie.
Look, as long as we're working on developing things, try it on a sense of humor.
The Westchester City Council will meet tomorrow night with the Ludlow Centennial, the top item on the agenda. City snow removal will also be discussed, with the removal and transportation of this winter's devastating accumulation. Also on the agenda are problems with garbage removal in Westchester, with a landfill site near Ludlow opposed by many of the city's councilmen. More snow on the way. Westchester Ludlow weather is next. Once again, the Westchester
And you know how sorry we all are this dreadful thing happened. We know it's quite a shock to you. We're here today to pay respects to Emily and
Sam, don't you think we ought to call in the authorities? We need help.
Now, wait just a minute. We've been taking care of our own business too long to go running to outsiders for help. This whole nightmare doesn't concern anyone else. We've got to deal with it.
For God's sake, Sam, this isn't business as usual. There's been somebody killed here.
What happened? A crazy girl had an accident. What was to be expected of her? She should have been in an institution a long time ago. I'm sorry, Anne.
Dear God.
Sorry, Anne.
Well, how did she die?
Hung herself, that's how.
Oh, that's a damn lie, Sam, and you know it.
That's so? I think the doc here can confirm what I've said. He examined her.
Death was due to strangulation.
All right, you do what you want. But I'll tell you something. You better lock your doors. You better not get caught alone. Because I swear to you, what Ephraim Ludlow has in store for this town is going to make what happened in this house look like a church picnic. Ah, you don't want to listen to me. Go on. Bury your heads in the sand. Pretend it doesn't exist. Fine. But don't say I didn't warn you. Because I don't want your blood on my hands. End of sermon.
Back tomorrow. Shorts on. Right.
Photo News, Wynn speaking.
May I please speak with Deborah Hall?
I'm sorry, she's out for the day. Any messages?
No message. Thank you.
Eternal rest. Rest.
What are you mumbling about?
Deborah, glad you're back. Come here.
Well, I hope your afternoon was better than mine. I'm nowhere.
Well, I've been doing some research on my own. How do you like them?
It's a nice work. What does it mean?
These, my dear, are blow-ups of an inscription on your piano.
Interesting. Soul cries?
This is what I've got so far.
Walls of sound. Soul cries. Eternal rest?
The inscription's marred with scratches. Too much wear and tear. What do you make of it, though?
Well, doesn't mean anything yet. Keep digging.
I wish I could get a clean close-up of that thing. That would help.
I went to the county seat library today. Nothing. But did you know that Ludlow is older than Westchester?
Deb, if you want me to help, you're going to have to clue me in. What are you getting at?
I'm not so sure I know. All right, I'll tell you what's bothering me. Ephraim Ludlow was booted out of this town after he settled here and built a community. With him, he took all his possessions, including that piano. 185 years later, he sends it back.
He's getting kind of old by now, isn't he?
All right, so his family, his deceased grandson sends it back. Why?
Maybe they wanted to get it tuned. All right, I don't know. Why?
That's what's bothering me. Judging from the stories I heard, there were a lot of ill feelings between Ludlow and the townsfolk. There were brutal killings, witch burnings, tales of vampires. So why would even his family, who must have heard of the goings-on, send a gift to a town that was nothing but trouble for them?
They forgot and forgave.
No, I don't buy that at all. I think it was to get even. But how? Why won't anybody answer any questions about the history of Ludlow? And why are people leaving? And why is there no historical data? Oh, another thing. Ephraim Ludlow had a daughter about 10 years old who became very ill and died here before he left. And he blamed her death on the townspeople. I remember my grandfather telling me that story.
You're getting everybody uptight. Next thing they're gonna do is panic. And then what?
Keep your voice down. Sybil's sleeping. She's under sedation. She almost became a victim this morning.
A victim? Victim of what?
Come on, cut the crap, Sam. Not with me, please. We all knew it was going to happen. It was only a question of time.
Not all of us. Just all of you superstitious fools. Curse. Revenge. Shit.
God, you must be mad, Sam. It's worse than I thought. A girl gets torn limb from limb, and you treat it like nothing's happened. She was on the list of names.
Shut up, Chris.
No, no more. Look, the least you could do is tell the others to leave. Maybe they'd have a chance. This town is cursed. It always has been.
And just what would you like me to do? You think the police would help? The FBI? The Army, maybe? Do you really think that would help?
I don't know, but something has to happen. Sam, listen to me. You and I are on that list.
You're getting too upset. Control yourself. Pray. Why don't you? Pray. Maybe that would help.
Chris, you promised not to leave.
You coming?
No, why don't you go on in and take your pictures? I'm gonna go see a man of the cloth. Maybe he's in a more talkative mood now. No luck, nobody home.
Well, I've got my shots. Let's go. Unless you have something else in mind.
No. You notice something?
Yeah. Town's dead.
It's like a ghost town. I don't have a weak stomach, but I do have goosebumps. Might be because I'm cold.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm gonna come back. If I have to canvass door to door, I'm going to find out what I want to find out. Watch out!
Who's that?
It's a little girl. What is she doing out on the road?
She's gone.
Did you get it?
I think so.
We saw it.
Damn right we did. Let's get back and get these pictures developed.
It's very kind of you, Mrs. Murphy. Taking time out to help me like this.
It's no trouble at all. If you don't mind, though, I do have some chores to do this afternoon for a little while. So I asked Sarah Burns if she'd stop by and tend to you for an hour or two. Is that all right?
Fine.
Good.
I don't believe it. Nothing. Not a thing. I saw it. You saw it, right? Look at this.
Nobody would believe us if we told them. What about the other photographs? How did they turn out?
They're good, all right, if you can decipher the scribbling.
Contained within walls. What walls? Walls of sound. The piano is the solution, I'm telling you. Darn only to what? Play thy piece. Something's got to be in here. And being a reporter, I'm ashamed to say this, but I have a feeling that, Winnie, I have a feeling that something is so close it's about to hit us right in the face. There's something...
Not so fast. If we go too fast, we're sure to miss something.
All right. Something is happening, or is going to happen. And everybody's afraid to talk. And it's something big. That piano. We've got to examine that again, and a little more closely this time. Are you with me?
Not quite yet. May I remind you of the county board meeting? That's our first assignment, like it or not.
Damn it, that's right.
Sarah? Sarah? Is that you? Sarah? Mrs. Murphy? Who's out there? Answer me, please. Oh my God!
Now? Can we do it to her now?
Emily!
All right. Jill.
Don't worry, Mother. You don't hurt at all.
I'm sorry, Chris. God, I'm sorry. You know that, don't you? We've been friends, neighbors, all our lives. Our parents, neighbors...
Don't continue with that. You know what you'll come up with if you do. It's only a matter of time now. Days. Maybe hours.
Why did you have to dig up those old papers? My God, they were dead and buried. You should have let them burn. Your father saved them from one fire, then you dig them up and save them again.
Maybe the only way to stop it.
How do you figure that?
By getting their names and warning them so they can get out of here.
All right, Chris. Maybe you're right. Right after the burial, we'll look at that list and destroy it. And that piano.
What have you thought up for her death certificate?
I don't know yet. We'll think of something. Won't we?
Somewhere, there has to be a clue to this entire nightmare. And if you know more than I do, Sam, you better tell me. Now.
He just doesn't want revenge. That I know. He's had plenty of that for many years. He's after something more. What?
Hello? Reverend? Mrs. Wensler? Hello? Is anybody home? Hello?
Deb.
I'm sorry. I knocked. The door was open, so I thought maybe you or your wife would be.
I'm glad you came. I tried to call you yesterday, but you weren't in.
No message? You didn't leave a message?
Well, I wasn't sure I wanted to talk just then.
I don't understand.
You will. Come on in. Oh, sit down, sit down. I don't know what you know, or how much, but this will tell you everything. But we have to move fast, if it's not too late already. These are the original Ludlow documents. The history of Ludlow.
I'm afraid I still don't understand.
I assume you want to help.
Of course.
You know about the Ludlow curse.
Curse? No.
Then why all the interest then?
Curiosity at first, and then the stories that I heard, and then I started piecing things together myself, and the incident last night.
Incident? Last night?
Yes, that's why I stopped by. This little girl, she seemed like something from the past, ran out in front of our car, and we almost hit her. And then she was gone.
In 1860, Marcus Donaldson proceeded to follow his wife and young Bill Seaton to the train, and shortly after pulling out of the depot, approached the couple and fired at his wife point blank with a 12-gauge shotgun. See, Marcus was Sam's great-grandfather, and Sybil was the great-granddaughter of Mary Powell, the runaway wife.
What about the others?
How much more proof do you want? The great-grandmother of Ann Schultz was torn apart limb from limb shortly after Ephraim Ludlow's incident.
They cut off his hands?
How generous of him to spare his life. Well, after that, they thought his fantasy over the instrument which he played almost constantly was the cause for all their misfortune. So they took his hands. But the evil stayed with the town, and now it's reaping its final harvest. Here.
William Christopher Hall? My great-great-grandfather? means I'm on the list?
So am I. We're all of us descendants of those who were responsible for this act of horror more than 200 years ago. And ever since then, the evil visited upon this town has been repeating itself. You see, my great-grandfather was the one who cut off Ludlow's hands. And your ancestors were some of the accusers. And Sybil's were the ones who fetched him and brought him to trial. And Andy and Eleanor, the two kids who disappeared, their forefathers were on the jury. And then Doc Donaldson. He treated Ludlow's 10-year-old daughter. See, and when she died, he blamed the town. And that's when he swore revenge and cast the curse. And this is the final act. He'll have all of us.
Well, there's got to be some way to stop it. I mean, my God, it's 1983. Things like this just don't happen. Right?
I wish.
Where did you get those things? This is some kind of a joke, right? Sit down.
Samuel Donaldson, descendant of Frederick James Donaldson, are you?
What are you? What do you want with me?
We've got a little surprise for you. A very special surprise.
Let me take it.
No. Let me. Don't worry. This won't hurt a bit.
Walls of sound. Walls of sound. Behold, take note. Note. Play thy piece. Oh, this means something. Caged. Eternal rest. Soul cries. What?
Winifred seemed to think that these letters might represent musical notes.
Notes.
Yeah.
Notes. Notes. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's it.
Ephraim Ludlow's ghost is in that piano. And I think I know what he wants. His hands.
What now?
I don't know what could happen. We should try the notes. But every instinct tells me to destroy that thing. Right now. D, E, E, D. He's in there. He's trying to get out.
Welcome. You're just in time for your trial. Or, shall we dispense with that? And, just go on to the execution.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? If it will end the evil, get on with it.
Execute him.
It was your superstition that brought about this wrath. It was your ancestors that gave me these. Shall we?
Get it over with.
Go ahead.
His head. Take his head.
Well, my pretties.
No!
At last, my revenge. Now!
So that was Demons of Ludlow. What did you think about it? I thought it was pretty cool. Anyways, here's some trivia for you. Patricia J. Stantz, the actress that played Emily, died in the 9/11 attack on the Pentagram. Many of the same actors appeared in this film that appeared in the movie Devonsville Terror. The Shooting Ranch Film Studio, where this and the Devonsville Terror from 1983 were filmed in Gleason, Wisconsin, was demolished in 1988. Alrighty, well, that's all the trivia that I could find on this film. Now it is time for our intermission and coming attractions. We got some cool films right for August, ready for my birthday, so let's check those out. Enjoy!
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just the chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
We're go. Wake up, Starflight. You're cleared for takeoff.
Okay, gentlemen, let's do it.
Welcome aboard Starflight 1, a new breed of hypersonic airplane. An airplane so advanced that its rockets are about to thrust its passengers and crew into a space-age adventure far beyond all earthly help, where only their courage can save them. Starflight 1 has been designed to fly at the very edge of space, but now it is about to take them beyond, to the brink of disaster.
Starflight 1 will touch down across the world in Sydney, Australia.
That's all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen.
Starflight, there's 1 million pieces of space junk headed towards you at 8,000 miles an hour. Pull up and climb at your best rate.
They've lost all controls to rocket thrust.
You know where that'll push us?
250,000 feet into space.
We're an airplane, not a spaceship. 446,000.
When do they hit space? 450,000 feet.
Kill the burn.
We're in orbit.
87 miles up.
End of ride.
This is Felix Duncan aboard Starflight 1. In orbit, in a weightless environment, aboard a ship that was not designed for spaceflight.
The only way we're gonna get that thing down here is to reactivate the booster rockets.
Pete, is your hatch shut? Pete, is your hatch shut?
They have 12 hours of oxygen left.
I would need a bus to bring them all back.
Then get them a bus.
Columbia's on its way up to you, Starflight.
Lucas, you're crazier than I am.
The universal docking device?
It could work.
We take our pick. Suffocate or burn up on re-entry.
What do we got to lose?
You're gonna try and fly this thing back?
Look, without a heat shield, there's no angle that'll work. You got any better idea?
Schulte, give me NASA.
All we gotta do is find the right angle.
10 seconds to re-entry. We are center your plow wave, Columbia.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
It's dropping too fast.
I don't have control.
Oh, come on, Cody. Bring her home.
Lauren Hutton, Lee Majors, in Starflight 1. The first real adventure in space.
Iron Man, this is Houston. Iron Man, this is Houston. Do you read?
Go, Houston.
Do you affirm retrofire?
Negative.
Say again?
I said we had negative retrofire.
Bailey, kill it.
And if that big baby doesn't fire this time, they're not coming back.
Dr. Charles Keith, Chief of Manned Space.
Well, there's a rumor the men are already dead.
Not true.
Mr. Henry.
What happens if you can't get the engine to retrofire?
We're prepared for every contingency, Mr. Henry. All of the resources of the NASA and our industrial contractors are being used to the fullest.
Well, look, I don't want to just lay here and die. All right, then figure the odds.
Right now on its way to the launching, the XRV has never before been in space. And when it makes its first flight, Colonel Dart is going to be going it alone because that bird was designed for 2 men, but now has been modified, of course, to carry 4 men. And Colonel Dart will be on his way to bring home the 3 astronauts of Iron Man 1.
Not much oxygen left.
Iron Man, a Russian spacecraft is making rendezvous with you. We don't know what he's going to do. All you can do at this point is watch him.
For God's sake, it's less than 55 minutes.
So that was our intermission and coming attractions. I know you're going to absolutely love these space disaster films. You know, Starflight and Marooned. Yep, those are fantastic, and they're right on time for my birthday. So remember to send me birthday wishes next month because, yep, I'm going to be 58 years old, and I need the positive reinforcement. Yeah, right. Anyway, so now it is time for our second feature, Blood on Satan's Claw. In the 18th century, a farmer finds a skull with one eye and fur on his land. He takes it to the local judge and finds that it disappears. All of a sudden, all the young people in the town start acting weird and cultish, and they know that the devil has come to town and they want their dearest blood. So check out Blood on Satan's Claw. Enjoy.
Whoa!
in!
Hello!
Well, yes, sir, how do you do? What is your name, young man?
Ralph Garr, and it please you, sir. I wouldn't lie to your worship.
And you work these fields each year?
Yes, sir, I be ploughman to Mistress Banham.
Ralph, you disturb me greatly with this tale.
I don't mean to, ma'am.
If you have unearthed a corpse, man, summon your local justice. It's hardly a case for me.
But it weren't human, sir. There were fur.
Fur? Then it was an animal's remains. You're wasting my time.
No, sir, honest. It were more like some fiend.
You see, my dear Isabel, the way these old superstitions die hard.
Come and look, sir. Then you'll believe me.
Pray, dear Judge, do ascertain the truth of his story. Merely to set my mind at rest.
Very well. We'll investigate your fiend. Come.
There be the master with the lady.
Uh-huh.
I hope to have Kathy for my lady one day.
Be that true? He ran away? Did he climb down a ladder in the moonlight?
Just so, Kathy. And her father chased after us with a stick.
I do wish Ralph would run away with me sometime.
Mrs. Banham! Mistress Banham!
What is it, Ellen?
It is Mr. Peter coming with a young lady.
What's that?
Oh, look. 'Tis Miss Rosalind Barton. I heard he'd be courting her.
A farmer's daughter.
Be they wed? Shall we have a new young mistress in the house?
No, Ellen, we shall not. Be about your business. Ellen?
Am I fit to meet your aunt? I pray she will like me.
Oh, you may be sure she will.
Come on.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Hey there, Aunt. I want you to meet Miss Rosalind Barton. She and I are to be married tomorrow. Rosalind, I want you to meet my aunt, Mistress Bannon.
You disappoint me, Peter. The judge was quite offended when you did not arrive to lunch with him. He's a most important man.
'Tis an honor to meet you, Mistress Bannon. 'Tis a grand house you have here.
So, Miss Barton, you intend to marry my nephew. Is that it?
Well, Ralph? But, sir, it were just here, I swear it. The plough had turned it up.
Human remains.
No, sir, a sort of head, a face.
Of a fiend? I must surmise, Ralph, that you're wasting my time.
Hey!
I nearly lost him. Good day, Ralph.
Hey, Reverend.
Good day, sir. Friendly creatures. Ubique opera domini.
This be Reverend Fallowfield, your worship. He's our curate.
Uh-huh. Ralph here claims he discovered a deformed anatomy in those furrows. Knew you of any such?
And since Meg Parsons died. And strange folk have been seen to pass this way. From time to time.
I see. So, young people, your elders triumph.
Does not appear that Miss Barton is the perfect partner for you, Peter. No doubt in other respects she will do better.
Hope you will all excuse me if I retire.
I hope the young lady doesn't propose to stay here, under the same roof as her intended.
Well, sir, it may not appear correct, sir.
Quite incorrect. Surely she can go home.
No, sir. That's the trouble.
Ah.
And where shall Rosalind sleep?
Well, the judge is passing the night here. Far too late for him to return to the inn.
Then Rosalind shall have my room.
No. No, she can have the attic.
It hasn't been inhabited these 5 years. The room is filthy.
Tush. Ellen will prepare it. It's a charming room.
Why does your aunt dislike me so?
She suspects you're with child. There, my sweet. All will be well tomorrow.
Whose are these things?
My uncle's. He died 10 years ago.
Peter, do I have to sleep here?
Yes, my love. I shall come to you at 11 o'clock, when my aunt and the judge are both asleep.
I do love you. Better you go now. Your aunt.
11 o'clock, then.
So, young man, beware the wiles of women. I tell you, in confidence, a long time ago, I was your aunt's admirer. I give you His Catholic Majesty, King James III. God bless him and keep him in exile.
Peter? Peter, is that you? Peter?
What is it? Come out. The sight of you disturbs her.
What have you been doing? Let me get in there. Phil, you vixen! Do you hear me?
Helen! Petrel! I want nails and some wood. Is there a doctor near?
No!
She is beyond our reach. In the morning, the men from the Bedlam will come and take her into care.
The madhouse!
Judge yourself fortunate, young man. She could never have been a fit wife for you.
The fever is high. There are so many sick of unknown maladies in these parts, I fear a general plague. We have much to learn. Maybe some eau-de-vie?
Yes, sir, I'll fetch you some.
What is happening to me?
Pray do not distress yourself, Mistress Banham. You merely have some distemper as yet unknown to me. I will open a vein and the humour will perhaps pass out. If she's bled, 'twill ease her. That's all I can do.
You look. I don't want to.
That is a beard.
I heard screams last night.
Oh, you dreamed them, you mean?
I want to be back to the farm. There's to be a wedding.
A wedding?
Yes, I heard. But Ma sent me and Mark away. It ain't right.
I found something.
Here, let's see.
No.
Come on, Angel.
I must do a forfeit.
Angel!
Wait for me!
It's a sorry day for us all. Young master's heart is quite broke. Poor lass. Whatever will become of her in that terrible place?
Come this way, sir.
I think not.
Well, I can't see her nowhere. Jim disappeared.
And let fall some of the handfuls on purpose for her, and leave them, that she might glean them and rebuke her not. Tell me, why was Boaz thus gentle toward Ruth?
Yes, boy? For he were a man and she were a woman.
It was the will of God that he knew of her. How can you glean any benefit for your souls if you will not listen to the Holy Writ? As the Lord himself hath said, those who have ears to hear, let them hear. And give me that.
She ain't got nothing, Reverend.
That bag.
Clean vanished, Reverend.
How then, given up the chase, have you?
We've done our best, sir. We searched everywhere hereabout.
In heaven's name, she cannot have gone far. Search again. Be off with you.
Silly old fool. Why don't he go and search his bloody self?
They've lost the scent completely, my lord. My hounds could have done better. She must have the constitution of an ox.
She was a sick woman.
Indeed, Lord, as you say, she was a sick woman. I must confess, sir, I fear there's something very strange afoot. Did you hear what Gower turned up with his plough?
Justice Middleton, I myself examined the furrows. There was nothing.
Nothing, of course. Unless it were witchcraft. There have been some cases.
Witchcraft?
Damnable business, Mr. Edmonton, eh? Fear nothing, the hunt goes on. My lord, will you sup with me tonight? Only humble fare, but the finest in the Shire.
Thank you, Squire. I remain here tonight. The lady was a dear friend of mine.
Oh, naturally. Out of respect. Well, gentlemen, I take my leave.
There's evil in this house.
You must cleanse your mind of such fancies.
Would they have taken me with her?
Time will relieve all. And rest. Go to your room. And I'll go to mine. Ellen! I can go. Water, Ellen, and bandages. Send round to get the doctor.
My lord, when I heard of Ralph Gower's discovery, I was reminded of this old volume. Mock, sir, if you will. These sages had access to much wisdom. Here we are.
Doctor, witchcraft is dead and discredited. Are you bent on reviving forgotten horrors?
How do we know, sir, what is dead? You come from the city. You cannot know the ways of the country. See, this picture. Did not Ralph describe such a countenance?
Perhaps some such thing.
The drug is wearing off. But his heartbeat is strong.
Doctor, I am leaving soon. As a favor, might I request the loan of this book? It might merit further study.
No good news, I regret, my lord. I've had to call off the chase. There's no trace of the lady anywhere.
I fear she is lost to us.
And how is it with the young fella?
The doctor is confident that Mr. Edmonton will survive.
Splendid. Thankful for small mercies.
I have to leave you now.
Oh, of course, affairs of state. Fear not, my lord, the matter is in good hands. Unfortunate you could not sup with me.
Most unfortunate.
Yes. Assist his lordship there.
Your lordship, please don't you desert us.
Squire Middleton will keep watch over you. I have important business in London.
And you shall spread no more rumors around Ralph Gower, understand? Witchcraft. Pah!
Well, perhaps you will have peace from now on.
There will be no nonsense, sir. I am father to all here. They love me, but they obey me first. Have a pleasant journey, your lordship.
I shall not forget you. I shall return when the time is ripe. But you must have patience, even while people die. Only thus can the whole evil be destroyed. You must let it grow.
Come on. Come on.
Man of the house now, Ralph. Till the master's better.
Oh, come on, Mark. Won't be long before we're home.
No, you're right.
Oh, she's a devil, that angel. She'll be no friend of mine.
'Twarn't her. She likes me. 'Twas that thing she keep.
Oh, I told her she shouldn't have touched it. Oh, Lord, Mark, what'll come of thee?
Well, I were holding the claw and Angel were laughing. Suddenly I gets his pain.
Oh, shh. Don't tell. Say a prayer. I'll say one with thee. Our Father, which art in heaven.
Church in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. 'Tain't nothing, Ma. Pain's gone, I promise.
You just sit there. Cathy, get thee to scripture class. I'll go to the doctor and he'll give me some medicine that will settle thee straightway.
But, Ma, I'd be perfect.
Hush now. I'll be back in a twinkling.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, chick, and you come straight home, mind, after. Does thou want any broth?
No.
Does thou want to go to bed?
No.
You just sit there quiet, and I won't be long. Take an apple.
Wilt thou come and play with us, Mark? Please?
We play girls' games.
Angel has taught us some new games. Please come. Angel wants thee.
I see only half my class deigned to come today. Mark Vespers is truant for one.
Oh, no, Reverend Sir. You were took sick.
Have all the others then succumbed to Mark's distemper? Where's Angel Blake?
Angel sends regards, Reverend.
Who spoke?
Says she's awful sorry she could not attend. But she had some fearful important things to do.
There is growing amongst you all an insolent ungodliness, which I will not tolerate. It's no common disease which keeps half my class away.
Round and around and around and around.
cost good silver, that did. That were for Mark.
Save your pains, mistress. Mark won't need it no more.
What does that mean, boy?
we shot him in the woodshed.
Hey! Mark? Mark?
Angel.
I'm glad you're here.
I've been meaning to speak with you, Angel Blake.
Yes, sir.
Your behavior, Angel, has been most unseemly of late. I mean to complain to your father of it.
Do you like what you see?
Shame on you, child.
Do you like me, sir?
You are beautiful, Angel.
You won't come play our games with us?
No. Cover yourself up.
I want you with us, sir.
Lord have mercy on you.
Come with me.
Get away! I never want to see you in this school again.
Damn you, you old pig! Would you like to know what becomes of your precious pupils? One of them is dead already. Little Mark had the devil in him. So we cut it out.
Man that is born of a woman hath but a short time to live and is full of misery. He cometh up and is cut down like a flower. He fleeth as it were a shadow and never continueth in one stay. In the midst of life we are in death. Of whom may we seek for succor but of thee, O Lord, who for our sins art justly displeased? Yet, O Lord God most holy, O Lord most mighty, O holy and most merciful Savior, deliver us not into the bitter pains of eternal death. Thou knowest, Lord, the secrets of our hearts. Shut not thy merciful ears to our prayer, but spare us, Lord most holy, O God most mighty. O holy and merciful Savior, thou most worthy Judge eternal, suffer us not at our last hour for any pains of death to fall from thee.
Forasmuch as it hath pleased Almighty God of his great mercy to take unto himself the soul of our dear brother here departed, we therefore commit his body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ. We shall change our vile body, that it may be like unto his glorious body, according to the mighty working whereby he is able to subdue all things to himself. I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Write, henceforth blessed are the dead which die and which even so saith the Spirit, when they rest from their labors. Lord, have mercy upon us. Lord, have mercy upon us. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Squire, might I have a word?
Beg your pardon, sir. Yes, what is it? Yes, Reverend?
I might have a talk privately later.
Very well, Reverend. On my journey home. Well, Blake?
Well, it's about my daughter, sir. Well, it's the Reverend, sir. What? Will he be no true man of God, sir? Tell the Squire, Angel.
I scarce can tell it. You see, sir, he called me back to class the other night because he said I'd been doing wrong. And he asked me to take my dress off. I wouldn't, sir. I ran, and he caught me and tore up my dress. It was so afeard.
She had knelt on but a shift when she came home, sir. And she were bleeding.
He told me if I didn't obey him, the same had happened to me as did to Mark. I didn't know what he meant, sir. I'd be so scared, Squire.
The villain. By God, I'll put a stop to your games, Reverend Fallowfield.
God willing, the Squire will find the murderers soon.
I'd be happier if the judge were here.
Oh. What's up, Kathy, love?
Oh, nothing, Ma. It's all right.
Don't you fret, Kathy, my love. His soul's at rest.
Did you see, Ma? Not everyone recalls my love like that, is it?
Hello.
Hello.
Poor Kathy. We were so sad about your Mark. Yeah. Poor Mark.
Has thou seen Ralph Gower anywhere?
No. Those be fine flowers. What they be for?
for my brother, to put on his grave.
We've seen some real giants. Fine long stems they got.
Where?
Well, not far. Come on. Hey! 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 Come on. Come on.
Here, boy.
Where's Will?
He'll be back.
Where are we going?
For the flowers. Secret place.
Who said we wouldn't go far? Let me go!
Whoa! This be a good game. We be cannibals and you be our catch.
You're hurting me. Play by yourselves.
Sorry, Miss Kathy. Oh, come on, play with us. It's only a game.
Come on, Kathy.
What is this? Squire, you're mistaken.
You are charged with ravishing Angel Blake. And in addition, you're suspect of the murder of Mark Vespers.
Sir, you wrong me.
We'll take him to the farm. His memory might improve when he's making the scene without actual crime.
Kathy.
Hail, Behemoth, spirit of the dark, take thou my blood, my flesh, my skin, and walk. Holy Behemoth, father of my life, speak now, come now. Rise now from the forest, from the furrows, from the fields, and live. Hail, Behemoth, spirit of the dark, take thou my blood, my flesh, my skin, and walk. Holy Behemoth, father of my life, speak now, come now, rise now from the forest, from the furrows, from the field, and live. Hail, Behemoth, spirit of the dark, take thou my blood, my skin, my flesh, and walk. Holy Behemoth, father of my life, speak now, come now, rise now from the forest, from the furrows, from the field, and live. Hail, Behemoth, spirit of the dark, take thou my blood, my flesh, my skin, and walk. Holy Behemoth, father of my life, speak now, come now, rise now from the forest, from the
Ned! Hast thou seen Kathy Vespers?
Well, I seen a crowd of young uns. Went that way. Angel Blake leading them.
And Kathy? I heard her calling.
Never seed her. But they'm often round here now, singing and playing their games.
Kathy! Kathy!
Cathy?
The whole countryside talks of your evil doings. Now, by God, we will be shamed no longer. Here is the place. Bring him in. There. Confess.
Sir, I loved that child. I know not how he died.
You know, and you shall hang. Come, what was the weapon? This axe. You see, men? His silence condemns him.
Squire? Merciful Lord. I found her in the ruined church. It were Angel Blake. Ned Carter saw her, and the children with her.
Release him. We must strike while the iron's hot.
I have not forgotten you. Your village has been much in my thoughts.
You would not recognize it, sir. Dreadful things are commonplace, and that mere children commit the foulest deeds.
Children? What deeds?
They murder one another. We fear that witchcraft has returned.
It is more than witchcraft. I am ready to return. But understand, I shall use undreamed of measures.
and see if she's a witch! What you done?
There's a witch.
Oh, so we swung her, eh?
See if she floats.
How'd you know she be a witch?
We know if she don't sink, she be one.
If she sink, you done her murder.
Who is she then?
I don't know. They chased her and thrown her in the lake to see if she'd float like a witch.
Oh, glory. And is she then?
No, she sunk straight away. But none would pull her out.
For a moment, I thought it was my Cathy you were bringing back to me.
Ellen.
Oh, praise God. Ralph, bring her to the fire and we'll get her warm. Quickly. Ralph, get me a rag. Ralph, bring Cathy's bed in here. This poor lass shall have it. Ralph, look. Look. What is it?
Oh, God, I prayed I'd never see that again. That's what they call the devil's skin.
Let her die, say I.
No, sir, she's no witch.
Well, let the squire put her in jail. There, at least she'll do no harm.
Could we not take pity on her?
It's the mark of the devil. No wonder the villagers were afraid of her. It's madness to keep her here.
Doctor, could you not cut the skin from her leg?
For what purpose? Skin would only grow again. Besides, the operation is too difficult. I am not equipped. 'Twas not I who first ploughed up the field.
We'd like to save her, sir, for Cathy's sake.
But we have not the skill.
God grant we may not waste our pains. If she wakes, hold her fast. There. Not so bad.
Oh, the Lord be praised. There, my chick, there. There, thou be as right as rain.
We must burn that skin. Destroy it good and proper.
Yes.
Oh, there's no blood. That's strange.
Yes. Very strange.
Of course thou shalt, child. What is thy name? Margaret. I'm the devil's child. Oh, hush. Thou art my child now. No. I must go to my master. Why did my leg pain me so?
See, thou lucky lass, Ellen cares for thee. I bring thee flowers. Soon thou be fit to walk as well as I.
And I shall run away. Angel wants me.
Now listen here, Margaret. Angel has gone from these parts. Thou dost not serve her any more.
Thou stole my master's skin. Thou shalt pay with thine.
Now leave thy threats, or the Lord will punish thee.
My lord is stronger. Soon he will be. Come thou and serve him. We honor thee, for it was thee who first set my master free. Thou shalt lie with Angel. Thou shalt lie with me.
Why did I think thou could be saved? I curse the day I ploughed in Tarrant's field.
Good day, Ralph. How is it with the lass? Oh, surely you're not afflicted now.
Oh, sir, it is a hopeless case. She talks of nothing but the devil her master.
Oh.
Certain we could have saved her.
The news from the village is grave, too. Every day someone is missed. They do say the fiend has been seen hereabouts. Hobbling on one leg, they say.
Margaret! Margaret! Margaret!
What is it?
See Margaret? She ran away.
Margaret! 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 Margaret!
Margaret!
Margaret! Margaret!
Margaret!
I shall be named. She'll report me to her godless clan. They'll punish me.
Don't you fret, sir. Margaret!
Who's that?
They're coming for us.
It's the master!
Ahoy there! How goes it with you? I brought a cistern.
My lord, we're in a desperate plight. You cannot imagine. The village is going mad.
Welcome back, sir.
The devil himself is coming among us, like in the book I showed you.
I owe you thanks for that book, Doctor. Well, dear friends, be brief. This parish is diseased. What are the symptoms?
Oh, sir, my poor children, both are gone.
And countless others, maybe. They give their bodies to the devil.
My poor Ellen.
We found a girl as bore the devil's skin. The doctor cut it out.
Come in. Tell me more of this.
Where is this girl? This devil worshipper?
She escaped, my lord.
Ralph Gower, again you give me nothing but stories. Have you no evidence? Where, for instance, is this girl that Peter talks of? This Angel Blake?
My lord, I have something here.
What is it?
It's the skin I cut from Margaret.
This will be sufficient. Yes.
I mean to run this devil of yours to earth, if he exists. These dogs know how to tear the devil's heels.
But, sir, many are afflicted. Innocent folk may be hurt.
Leave me to judge who is innocent.
Angel? Angel, are you here? It's me, Margaret. I come back to you, Angel.
Who calls Angel?
Margaret, is it tonight? Am I too late?
Tonight.
Save me, Angel. The dogs are after me.
What hast thou done, Margaret?
Nothing. I'm afeard. Let me come with thee.
Yes, Margaret. Come to me. Thou telltale bitch, thou set the dogs on me.
Of course I didn't. Get me out of this.
What dogs? Whose dogs?
I don't know. They've been chasing me for miles. They could be from the farm.
Farm?
Edmonton's. They get me there a week.
What did thou tell them, Margaret?
Oh, nothing. Oh, nothing, I swear. Get me out of this.
They just kept you there.
Yes. Oh, let me out.
Art thou ready to give thy skin tonight? Art thou ready? Let me see.
They did it to me. There was nothing I could do. They took it from me. Save me, Angel.
Oh, bain't worth saving, Margaret. Let the dogs eat thee. Bye.
Angel!
What is your name, woman?
Get it off me!
Who set traps for you?
Pig! Why did you set the dogs on me?
Bring her. Over there. Find her. Leave us, Ralph.
Ralph!
I do not wish to hurt you, but I will have the truth. Do you hear?
I don't know what you mean.
I have one mission here, to destroy your practices. No consideration will prevent me. So, speak.
Never.
You'll do better than that.
I didn't kill no one.
Who will know when you're swinging from the gibbet? Tell me, where is Angel Blake? You saw her in the woods. She was the one who trapped you.
Bitch!
If Angel has returned, where does she meet her followers?
Anywhere.
Where is your meeting place?
Anywhere. Anywhere that's hidden. Tonight? No, tomorrow night is past.
Tonight? Where?
At the old church like before. My master will take his form, and the last one will give a limb. And then...
That is all I need to know.
You be too late. My master will be complete. He'll be too powerful for you. You don't have no chance.
me such frights. What's wrong with thy leg?
Nothing. Don't touch it. Art thou alone?
Yes.
There's no one else here?
No. Why did he ask?
Where's Mr. Peter?
He's down the village with the rest of them. Hast thou not heard? The judge be causing a great purge. Thou'lt be missed.
They may come for me.
What's wrong now? Why beg thou down the village?
As thou love Cathy, don't breathe a word to no one.
No.
No one goes to the spare room now.
Ralph! Don't go up there!
I'm going to be all right now, Senator.
No more!
No, sir.
His aim guns ain't no use against the devil. Are you one of his clan?
I sir, no, to be sure.
My daughter's up there, sir. Don't shoot my daughter.
Your daughter be a ruddy witch. Going to hang them all. Every one of them.
It's the judge.
So, we are ready. My good friends, we go about the most fearful business. Only the most strict discipline will save us in our hour of trial. Let those who are not resolved remain behind. Let us go.
Sacramentum Salve.
the enemy drew near, the remaining 14 rose out of the desert sand. They were like hunters that couldn't be seen, using stealth their enemies couldn't defend against. When the men ran dry of ammunition, they used their blades. And when the blades ran dull, they used their hands. When the dust and sand had settled, only one of the enemy had survived. He was picked up in the desert, wandering aimlessly, traumatized. He expressed warnings to others of a force so menacing and unbeatable, it could only be described as supernatural. He called them ghosts.
Alrighty, so that was Blood on Satan's Claw. I've seen this film over 150 times, and I still love the damn thing. It's good filmmaking. It's something that you can keep watching and watching and watching and enjoying. You know, that's what you want out of a good horror film. Alrighty, now it is time for trivia. This film was originally conceived as 3 stories that would play out separately, but all have the unearthed remains of Satan being the linking factor between them. The stories of Peter Edmonton and his mad fiancée, the possessed village children, and the judge's battle with evil were all at first supposed to take place separately. However, when the script was rewritten, it was decided that the plots should be combined to create one central narrative. According to director Pierre Hazard, the scene of the Coven's attack and rape of Kathy Vespers was completely unplanned and created mainly during the shooting. Hazard said even the Coven's chant was written right on the spot. For the U.S. release of the film, all the film's nudity was censored, particularly Linda Heyman's seduction scene, by the darkening of the footage to avoid an X rating. At one point, both Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee were suggested to play the role of the judge, but were considered too expensive. Other actors discussed included Donald Pleasance and Michael Gough. This film is often grouped with the short-lived genre of folk horror, a series of horror films set in rural areas that were all released around the same period. Other films in this category include Witchfinder General and The Wicker Man. Patrick Waymark died shortly after making this film. Alrighty, so that's it for the trivia on Blood on Satan's Claw. Now, from our friends at Darkstone Pictures, it is my immeasurable pleasure to present Mr. Lobo as the infamous Psychic Criswell. Enjoy!
Greetings, my friends. I am the all-powerful Criswell. For years, I've foretold the almost unbelievable, related the unreal, and proven it to be more than fact. We are all interested in the future because that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives, whether we want to or not. So let us remember the past, honor the present, and be amused by the future. I predict a new breakthrough in nocturnal football helmets will reduce our biological need to sleep 8 hours to a mere 1 hour. Worldwide happiness will temporarily increase as people at last find time to get everything done. The Dow Jones will climb by 10 million points. Mattresses will last 800% longer, and we will finally learn how to talk to dolphins. Unfortunately, the 18-hour workday will replace the 8-hour workday, and the 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. rush hour traffic will consume our remaining time. So ultimately, nobody will be any more productive or happier than they were before. Time is eternal. It is a ribbon with no beginning and no end. The past is just a continuation of the future, and that ribbon is wrapped tightly around your present. So may this knowledge of tomorrow inform you, entertain you, and empower you with success today. Good night, my dearest friend. And may God help us in the future. No, I will not do that again.
So that was this month's Criswell Predicts. John and I absolutely love Criswell Predicts. And remember that Criswell Predicts is brought to you by Darkstone Pictures and Johnny Johnson. Check out Darkstone Pictures and get yourself a wonderful piece of DVD horror. They've got the Chester, they've got the Lovecraft Chronicles, they've got the Skeleton Key series, they've got Johnny Johnson's fantastic remake of Plan 9. So check out Darkstone Pictures. Alrighty, well, that's it for this July edition of Bloodbath Theatre, but be ready next month for my birthday show, and we have 2 disaster films in space. We've got Starflight, and we have Maroon. So check those out. Alrighty, so as always, keep America strong, watch horror films, and we'll catch you later.
Phoenix Comics+Toys. Hello, creeps. Get your one-of-a-kind custom horror host figurines. That's right, kiddies. Oh, you can find hosts like the Keymaster, Mummy and the Monkey. I just love that name. Mr. Lobo, or even Carlos Borloff's Monster Madhouse. Tell him your bony little friend, the Crypt Keeper, sent you. It won't get you a discount, but it might get you killed. Phoenix Comics+Toys.
The international